Fostering creativity, supporting kids in creative pursuits. In a world increasingly driven by technology and structured learning, the importance of creativity often takes a back seat. Yet, creative pursuits remain essential for a child's growth, self-expression, and problem-solving abilities. Encouraging children to explore and develop their creative potential not only strengthens their imagination but also nurtures their confidence, adaptability, and critical thinking skills. Understanding the value of creative expression. For children, creative expression is more than just fun, it's a way of understanding and interacting with the world around them. Through activities like drawing, storytelling, music, and building, kids can explore their emotions, process their thoughts, and communicate in ways beyond language. Studies show that children engaged in creative tasks experience an increased ability to focus and better cognitive flexibility, which can have a positive impact on other academic areas. Creativity also supports children's social and emotional well-being. By expressing their inner worlds and developing their unique perspectives, they learn more about themselves and gain self-assurance. These activities help them manage stress and foster resilience, which is critical in today's fast-paced and competitive environment. Additionally, engaging in creative pursuits offers children a safe outlet to work through their feelings, frustrations, and insecurities. Encouraging a creative environment at home. Supporting kids in their creative journeys begins with creating an environment where they feel free to experiment and explore. Parents and caregivers can facilitate this by setting up spaces where children have access to different materials, whether art supplies, building tools, or musical instruments. The aim is to let them create without fear of making mistakes. It's equally important to give children unstructured time where they're free to follow their interests. In today's packed schedules, this can be challenging, but allowing kids time to play, daydream, and engage in open-ended activities is crucial for cultivating their imagination. Without the constraints of specific goals, they can let their creativity flow naturally and experiment without pressure. Moreover, embracing creativity as a family value sends a strong message to children. Parents can share in creative activities or discuss ideas openly at home, fostering a culture where curiosity and innovation are celebrated. Fostering confidence through encouragement and patience. Children often look for approval from adults, especially their parents, in their creative efforts. Rather than focusing on the final outcome, parents should encourage the process. Applauding effort, dedication, and originality is key to helping kids feel proud of their work. Phrases like, "I love how you thought about this differently," or "Tell me about what inspired this idea," focus on their creativity rather than the result. Patience is also essential. Creative exploration is often messy, time-consuming, and unpredictable. Children need the freedom to make mistakes, fail, and try again. These experiences teach them resilience and flexibility, skills valuable not only in creativity but also in life's broader challenges. Providing opportunities to develop skills and interests. Once children show a strong interest or talent in a particular creative area, parents can support them by finding opportunities to deepen their skills. This may mean enrolling them in art classes, joining a youth theater, or exploring local music programs. Engaging in community activities not only strengthens their abilities but also exposes them to others who share similar passions, allowing them to learn from peers and mentors. However, parents should be careful not to overschedule or place pressure on kids to excel in a particular area. The aim is to nurture a love for the craft, not to make it feel like a duty. Kids should be allowed to explore and even change interests if they wish. Supporting their exploration across various forms of creativity helps them find what truly resonates with them. Celebrating individuality and unique thinking. One of the greatest joys of supporting kids in creative pursuits is witnessing the emergence of their unique perspectives. Every child has an individual way of seeing and interpreting the world. Parents and teachers can help kids embrace their originality by celebrating their ideas, even if they don't align with typical conventions. Encouraging kids to think for themselves, ask questions, and approach problems differently nurtures an innovative mindset. This way, creativity extends beyond arts and crafts. It becomes a way of thinking, one that can be applied in academics, relationships, and future careers. Long-term impact of creativity. Supporting children's creative pursuits has long-term benefits that extend well into adulthood. Creative thinkers often display strong problem-solving skills, adaptability, and emotional intelligence, all assets in personal and professional spheres. Kids who grow up with encouragement in their creative ventures are likely to approach challenges with an open mind, developing resilience and resourcefulness. In essence, fostering creativity in children isn't just about arts or hobbies, it's about helping them grow into well-rounded individuals who are confident, inquisitive, and capable of finding beauty and possibility in life's many facets. The rewards of such encouragement are lifelong, paving the way for children to approach the world with confidence, empathy, and innovation. Through support, patience, and opportunities, parents can play a vital role in empowering the next generation to think creatively and live fully.